Yeah, sometimes we use this as a mirror, like me. I just noticed I have got a lot of buns. Buns. Today I'm feeling like a sick person. Someone who is very, very sick. Because everywhere is paining me now. Washed my clothes, hung them outside. I've finished now, and I'm now trying to do the resting. I went to sleep. I woke up, taken some coffee. I'm waiting for it to cook. Yeah. Did you guys go outside to have some fun? Did you go to eat something outside? Are you having fun? Did you go for swimming? Hmm? What's your plan, by the way? The plan for the day, you should always, always, always focus on the Lord your God. For He hears and He answers, and He puts your plans in place. He puts your thinking in place. It doesn't matter who you serve. What matters is you have to pray more and more, especially the times like now. See, yeah, because this is January, you're starting your day, and today is the 18th, and it's a Sunday, 2026. If you didn't go to church, follow on the lives and the videos on the Facebook and social media platforms. And that way you go to church, yeah? You feel like you're the same person who went to church. My plans for this year is I am going to focus more and more and more on my God and my heavenly spiritual realm. I'm not going to 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 hang on my own understanding. Uh-huh. All right. Today being a Sunday, I could share this one of Romans chapter 1, 16, 17. David, what am I saying? Reading sometimes is so difficult than just saying words. David, Jeremiah's weekend message focuses on living with a firm foundation in the gospel. Yeah, by the way, that's true. We really need to live with a firm foundation to the spiritual realm. You need to choose where you are. Some of us actually we're just here. We are not up and we're not down. We're just balancing here. When you're asked, how are you doing? How is your life doing? Ni God manze. But even saying our Father's grace, you don't know. Even saying, God, please have mercy on me, you don't know. Seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all other things shall follow you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was being so emotional today, and the only thing I had in my mind was just to pray and ask God for directions on what I should do, and He just gave me peace. That's all I needed for now. And I was so grateful and I was so happy. Yeah, welcome to the live chat. And please feel free to ask any question. Feel free to say anything as long as it's good and can be helpful to someone else. Feel free to ask about things that we can do, all of us. Like, it's like talking to the crowd, talking to the crowd, but in live stream way. Okay? Today I'm come back early at 4 p.m. I am trying to find what's the best time to come for live streaming. In the morning, I noticed it is at 5 a.m. to 6 or 4 a.m. to 5. And then from there, people will go for their um, normal jobs. Those who go for gym go. Those who are just there can go. Yeah. I'm gonna try as much as I can to find a specific good time to do it. Now this live I'm doing it today a little bit earlier because it's a Sunday. People go to work so early in the morning tomorrow, and it's very good to go to bed earlier and just organize. The kids who will go to school need to be taken care of. Yo, and today I am indoors. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, because my legs are lagging. The legs are lagging. I left my legs behind. Yo, okay. David Jeremiah's weekend message focuses on living with a firm foundation in the gospel. Pre-glory rain service Salvation Ministries focuses on preparation of spiritual empowerment for the week ahead. Wow. TD Just today is focusing on the evening replay, focusing on faith overcoming life challenges and spiritual growth. Uh-huh. So guys, to those ones who don't know, I'm just trying to see what is happening out there. Today being a Sunday in the evening. And based on today's evening, there is some gospel that was released. Like for example, the word was about the Romans, 1 Romans 16:7, where David, Jeremiah's weekend message, was focusing on living with a firm foundation in the gospel. There, and TD Just is rebroadcasting the evening replays, focusing with the faith, overcoming life's challenge, and spiritual growth. When you go to the Mark series, part 32, Bible thinker Mark Winger, in-depth Bible study with a current session covering Mark 9:33-42. Oh my goodness. To those who are not Christians, it's fine. Uh, we just keep going. After all, we all believe in one God, the maker of heaven and earth. And for me, I believe in Jesus Christ, Son of the Lord. Others believe in Muhammad, others believe in other gods, which is okay. It is your choice. So enjoy while we can. The only thing is just focus on the spiritual grounds more. All right. Up to there. Up to there. Any questions anyone has? Actually, nobody's coming on the live today. Yo, did I come late or I came early? You guys, did you go for something? Are you guys doing something out there? I don't see anyone. I am always being told that I should not eat meat, but I eat meat like crazy. Me, I eat meat. I love meat. And every time I eat it, I eat my face so much. And then after eating it, the things that come out, ow. And it is what it is, a reservoir we reach. By the way, I sell portraits in sizes A1, A2, and A3. A1 goes for 1,500 Kenyan money. A2 goes for 700, and then A3 goes for 350. Quality depends. If I do the painting myself, if I draw it and just to try to and to give you a drawing and art, then that one you pay more. It ranges between 5,000 to 50,000, and that also ranges with the size. There is also size A0 for those who have big corridors, those who have a big space on the dining, those who have who want something big in their walkway. I do that. I also do knitting and crochet. I make sweaters, trousers, clothes, matching outfits for the beach wear. I make bikinis. I make anything crochet. I do all of them. And I also do knitting. I also do stitching, which is sewing. Yeah, I do all that. I make hair. I do drawing. I anything that is handmade, I do it. I'm sorry for yawning all the time because I'm feeling so tired today. Feeling weird. Feeling tired. Feeling tired because yesterday I went to the mountain. And guess what? The coffee is not even helping me. My body feels so tired. So tired. Yeah, so I do anything that is crafty because I am an artist. I love singing, but I don't have the confidence of going to learn a little bit about it. The skill, confidence, and money. Hey, money is something else. So tomorrow I'll be going to the hospital to get yellow fever. Then after getting the yellow fever card, I will see what the Lord has in plan for me. Because I have so many plans this 2026, hoping that I will fulfill them. And today being the 18th of January 2026, I decided to start my traveling content last year in December 2025. So today marks one good month, and I've gone to 6 places so far. The first place I ever went was Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka had a very beautiful and unexplainable vibe. Sri Lanka was so beautiful. The skies were so blue, and the vibe itself, the brightness. It felt like I was out of the hall and then put on top of the of the ground. Sri Lanka was so amazing, and I was too hyper that about I got scared about what people will think. Am I being too local? Am I being too talkative? Am I being too happy? I was so happy. And that is when I realized that, yeah, I am an outgoer. Sri Lanka was so beautiful. To those who have not gone to Sri Lanka is in Gajado, and it's a very beautiful place, a place full of activities like swings. They have these huts that are made with roses and African attire. That one for Masai Kikoi. So you go up there, you take photos. They have swings, they have trampoline, they have very nice lantern used as the lighting for the walkway. And Sri Lanka was such a good place to go to. And then when I was coming back, the lady was suggesting for a place called Rolf Place. We went to Rolf Place, and Rolf Place was so amazing also, though it has few activities to do. That one only has the bridge that shakes. But then when you're on that bridge, the way it shakes, when you look down, if you fear the heights, it's not a nice place for you to go. And there, the most interesting part was Masai speaking English. It was so cool. Masai was saying that you guys do not stand on top of the tree on the bridge because you're gonna fall down there. The way it sounds when Masai is saying it, oh, it's so adorable. I met a friend called Peter, a Masai guy, and he said, "Madam, bring that your camera. Let me hold it for you so that you can take some videos. You can say something while you're standing there. Don't worry, hiya lolo." The hiya lolo. He was jumping up and down, and it was such amazing memory to keep. Then from there, so the first place is Ronka, the second one is Rolf Place, then the third one was Kansira, no, yeah, Kansira. We went to Kansira to have some activities up. Then I went to Giraffe Place, that is six. I went to Giraffe Place by myself. Yo, my list is really so big. Yeah, I went to Giraffe Center myself and I saw these giraffes. I saw the hedgehog, and people were so many, and it was not that vibe for adventure, but it was so amazing. It was worth going there to see what is there. And then from there, I went to tea plantation to see the tea plantation and the workers and how they remove the leaves, unplugging the tea leaves, I think. Yeah, it was such a good experience. And then from there, I also went to Robert Cafe. Then from Robert Cafe, yesterday I went to Mountain Longnon. Now planning to go to Gong Hills and see. But before that, I am planning to go somewhere else just to try something new, and I would like to take you everyone along. If I take you guys along, that would be so happy. It will be so amazing because only yesterday, I got 8 more subscribers. And so I knew that, hey, I can go along with people. So, yeah, that's what I'm planning. But before I also do that, I wanted to go to Nakuru National Park. Nakuru National Park, just for me to see the animals there, see the flamingos, see the birds. I hear there is elephant. I can spot some zebras there. Then I return. Yeah, the plan for next week. But I think it won't be a Monday. Maybe it will be a Tuesday, because tomorrow I am going to get the yellow fever card. As I am typing here, first things first, I learned something that when ordering food is not only for the rich. I had the mentality that says that if we order food, it's only for rich. Until my former boss told me that, Sylvia, you can take your son outside and have enjoyment for yourself. What you do, if you cannot afford a big plate, just buy one plate and share. If you cannot afford 2 pizzas, buy a medium one and share. The fact of the matter is that you left home and wait outside. Believe in luck. Oh my goodness. I believe in luck. Yeah, believing in luck is very good. Sometimes I feel like I'm a very rich person. You ever felt you really feel in your heart, you know very well you're financially stable. In your doings, you know very well you're financially stable. But in reality, you have nothing. Which kind of feeling is that? That's silly. It's very silly, right? Believing in yourself. Everyone, if you have a question to ask me, please feel free to write it in the comment section. Ask something that you know. If I'm answering it, it will be helpful to the people watching us so that we all learn as a community. We all get to hear something new. Some things that we don't know, we can learn them on the live by people read comment sections, people read like the live stream comments. People can also read them, and by reading them they also learn something. Yeah, I love dancing, but I don't know the dance moves yet. It's just my beginning. It's just something new to me. Before, when I was still young, at the age of around 13, 14, I used to stay with my sister, and I used to love dancing so much. I used to love to do things, even walking. I used to walk like like the queen. And every time my sister could see me walking like that, she could say, "Don't walk like that. It's for prostitutes. Don't walk like that." And so I started fearing, and I put in the fear of me not to walk like that. When I'm singing, she could stop me and tell me, "Don't sing like that. Why are you trying to copy some people else? Why are you trying to sing like some other people? Don't do that." And that put in fear in me that I stopped. So please, if you see any talent in a child near you, or the adult trying to do something new, don't stop them, because if you do, that one gets into them and they fear. So me, all my life I feared to sing because I could think about what my sister told me. My sister, always adults, when they tell you something, you have to listen. So because my sister had told me not to sing, do not sing, because you're copying other people. There's this lady called Judith Babinya in Uganda, and I loved her songs so much. I could sing them so much and enjoy it. But my sister could tell me, "Don't copy, don't copy, don't be like that, don't." And that really killed my interest in singing. So I've just started now at this old age, which I know is not too late, but if I had started earlier, it would be a bit better. Even working with confidence. You see, when you're still young, the way the youngsters work, that's what I used to do. But because I was stopped many times, it went into my brain, and I started fearing. I could feel like I'm walking, hey, I'm loving myself too much. Don't do that. It's not nice. It is, as long as it's something that will not kill somebody, as long as it's something that won't poison someone else's life, as long as it is something very good, just let's promote the talents of the young ones. If you see them singing, just sing along with them, vibe them, tell them, "Yay, this is a good thing," and let them find themselves. Because imagine finding yourself at the age of late 30s, finding out that going out is something that you like the most at late 30s. Time is very short. I have 20 years left for me to turn 50. Only 20. How many places do I think I can go to cover up for every place that I wanted to go? Go now. Do it now. Okay? All right. The question and answer. Do you have any question that you can question me? Hmm. Thank you so much for joining in. But please, if you write something down there, write something that is good. That's going to help anyone else out there. Yesterday, a friend was asking me, do you cook in the house? Yes. I love cooking so much. I cook like a crazy person. I love cooking, but I don't cook it every day. I am one person in my house. And if I buy potatoes for 60, I buy maybe matumbo ya 50 or 150, nyanya, kitunguu, and cabbage ambao. I mix everything together, and that takes me for 2 days, even 3 days. And right now, I can't do cooking things because I don't have that kitchen. That is for showing off online. Showing off. It's not showing off. I don't have a kitchen for cooking food on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. What is my biggest challenge? My biggest challenge. What's my biggest challenge? My biggest challenge is finding out how I can live without working for someone else and have financial income going on. I'm trying to find out. So I started with selling the curtains, and because they're heavy, I can't carry them and walk around with them, and I can't open a shop because it's too expensive. You asked 200,000 for 200,000, 200 Kenyan money for a room. Then you have to pay goodwill. Then you have to pay deposit. Eh? The money that the landlord may decide to just eat it and tell you, I'm not giving this one back to you. That one you're also giving out. Yeah, I cannot do that. So I decided the curtains are here and I'm not selling them. And that's why I ended up going into portrait. And that one, I think I carry them. I take them out, then bring them back. The only thing is, if I over carry them, they'll start getting rashes, rashes. Yeah, peeling on them, and that's not nice. Mm, there it is. And the experience so far on how to find out how I can bring in money when I'm not working is scaring. It is. It's scaring because um, when you're not working, when you're working, you have the guarantee that every month I'm earning this and I'm earning this. I will use this for this. I will use this. It's called budgeting. But when you're not working, it's different. You need money to come in so that you can survive. And if you don't have it, it's scaring. It's scaring because days keep going, days keep running, days keep going. Before you know it, 1 week gone. Before you know it, second week gone. And then the third week comes with fear. Then the fourth week, of course, you have to pay for all the bills. If you're not working, then what? Hmm. That is the challenge I have. And the experience of it. Uh-huh. Next is next is Do you agree that everybody should try, should, English is English. I'm reading these things and I can't read them properly. Do you believe that people should should learn how to bring in income without overworking? Huh? Hard work, I think. I would say people can hard work but not to strain themselves, because the body has limits. If you overwork, you limit your body. So you have to go slowly. Take it easy. Don't strain so much. Yup. I believe in working smart, not working hard. For example, I sell portraits. How much is my budget for a month? Let's say 100,000 Kenyan money. Then when I have to calculate how many portraits am I supposed to sell in a day to raise 100,000 a month at this kind of price. See? Then I sell them. I make sure that I reach the goal each and every single day. That involves hard working. Or working smart by posting men in on all social media handles and make sure you get some ads on them so that you will reach more people and sell more. That means that the more you get the audience, the easier it is, because then you get your market going further, and then you don't have to be outside and straining, standing in the sun the whole day. That's called working smart. I am so sorry to all my friends, to all my neighbors, to all anyone who knows me. The other day I was talking about people asking you for money when you don't have a job. I promise I did not mean anybody. It was just an example. Asking, what do you do when you tell someone you don't have a job, but they ask you about money? What do you do? What do you do to answer that? I was asking to find out what I can answer back, but I did not mean anyone, because I have so many friends. And it's so weird that almost all my friends talk about the same the same thing, the same issue. It's like I'm in the middle of all of them. We are all the same levels. The problems we have are almost the same, all of them. And I don't know. Now, right now, I don't have a job, but I have those ones who ask me for jobs. See, I am thinking of maybe opening up a group or a page for work, and then let people say it out there, because there are people who hear more jobs than the one who is inside. Then maybe connect people there. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. Again, it doesn't mean that I'm talking about someone who is asking me for a job. No. I am just getting it as an example. Examples. And learning. We all learn on live streaming. Yeah? Mm-hmm. By the way, I have an idea on starting to teach how to do crochet online. Should I go ahead with it or not? I love watching crafts. Crafts are so amazing. Like this one. Isn't that beautiful? People can create. They use threads to make a craft that when you look at it, you're like, yo, I love this one. I would like to have it. Yo. So, I am here on live to talk to people who feel lonely, who feel they need someone to talk to, who feel they want some answers to their questions, who feel they need someone to talk to. I am here because I have a lot of free time. So much free time on my hand right now. And I want to make use of it by doing what is nice. Which side of Uganda do I come from? I come from here in the border. I come from where? I come from Uganda. If you reach the border, going to my place takes 6 hours. And that is Bale. Bale takes 2 hours. Then from Bale, there's Ronco. Then from Ronco, there's a place called Blambuli. Then from Blambuli, we go to Nyanya. And Nyanya is next to Kapchora. That's how far I come from. Oh my goodness, sorry for the noise. Uh-oh. I'm so sorry for that. The kids. Having kids around is a very big problem. Sometimes they make noise out of the blue. Sometimes they are crying. Sometimes they are fighting. Sometimes anything. Kids. So, and because I'm staying in a place which is so noisy, it is very common here. You will be hearing the noise in the background, but we still have to continue the journey. Yup. Yeah. So I noticed that some places in Kenya are very beautiful. They are more than the village places in Kenya here. Some of them they are, wamejenga barabara. You see Mayu. The road heading there is so beautiful, and I was like, is this really Africa or where are we? I didn't even know. I was wondering if that is Africa. My phone just went off. I think it's electricity, but it's not electricity because I have the light on. It was like pew pew pew. You're off. So yeah, my village has that. We used to study in school modern life or village life. Village life. Village life. Our roads are still very behind. The electricity is still not yet there. They have, but it's that one that when it goes today, you wait for the next 2 months for it to come back. Why? Because the big trucks that carry the electricity machines cannot go up. Yeah, that's how rural we are. Rural or modern? Rural. We are very rural. Another question I've got is, what do we eat in our village? What do we eat in our place? We eat bananas. Matoke, the green bananas that you peel, you remove the top thing, and then you cook it, and then you mash it. You press it together. It's very good. And then we use peanuts as sauce. We cook peanut. We cook peanut sauce. Peanut sauce. It's very yummy with bananas. We also eat offals, the matumbo, the intestines of the cow. We eat chicken. We eat dry fish. Actually, our meals and Nigerian meals are the same. The difference is Nigerians use a lot of pepper, cayenne pepper. They're like Indians. We don't. We eat it plain as it is. And the difference in the cooking is that Nigerians use raw onions when cooking. For us, you have to fry it a little bit and make it turn brown. before you add in something. Understand? Yeah, we don't overuse the spices, as we don't put spices in the food. Things like Maggi, Records, any spice we don't put inside. It's just your choice to add inside. But our food with Nigerians are all the same. The seasoning is the difference. Yeah, we eat cassava. We eat cassava. We don't pound it. Nigerians, they pound it. We eat yam. We don't pound our yam. Yes, sometimes you get yam. You mix in sweet potatoes. You mix in some beans, and then grind them together. The same, Nigerians do it, but they do it differently. But it's the same. We eat cassava, sweet potatoes, the round, the egg potatoes. Yeah, and then we eat plantain. We also eat ugali. Ugali is the maize flour. We also eat what else? Hey, we eat eggplants that are different. We eat the purple eggplant. We eat the green eggplant. We eat the baby ones, the green, the whitish and the greenish eggplants. And then we eat beans, of course, and all other legends. Okay, that's what we eat. But there's a difference in the taste. Our food tastes very, very different from the food here. And I think it's because we make them naturally, and here they use a lot of fertilizers when they are making. I think that's the difference. But food is food. Uh-huh. Okay. Any questions so far up to here? Anyone online? Can you ask me a question, please? If you're online, can you ask me a question? Habira musozi ni munyaja ajuse gunesi elimuze inyi musa bembele sabam taiza kundekao Yesu alinange habira musozi. How is my body doing? My body is really paining. My body is my body is paining from here to here. I am feeling very tired and exhausted. I'm feeling like I've carried too much. It's because last weekend, before the weekend, last weekend I was in Kansira, and in Kansira we climbed up and we were holding using our muscles. See, so my hands this way were still paining. Now last weekend in Kansila, this weekend in Longnon, I've overworked myself and now I'm feeling like a potato, very sick. And I don't want to oversleep, because if I oversleep it's not healthy either. So yeah, I am feeling wobbly. So the idea I can give you right now, if you're going into adventures, if you're going into traveling, if you're going into nature, when you do a heavy activity this weekend, like for example climbing up or using your hands with all your energy so that you can balance, take at least a month so that you can go for a next one that requires you to use all your energy. Because if you do it every weekend, then your body will be like, what is happening right now? You start growing muscles even when you don't want them. You start being sick because the body is not used to it. So a heavy activity once a month is fine. Then the remaining activities you do, those ones that are very calm, so that your body will be used to not doing too much. Okay? Yo, yes. Make your body slowly by slowly. If you're going outside, do it slowly so that you don't mix up like me. I mixed up the last weekend in Consider and this weekend in your Mount Longno. That is next week. This coming weekend, I'm not going to do any activity because I have to let my body rest a little bit. Mm-hmm. If you want to lose your belly, what do? My belly is just small naturally because I don't eat that much. Yeah, I'm not saying you eat a lot, but the belly depends. The more you eat, if you put a big portion on your food, the body has elastic, so it keeps on. It's like a balloon, like you're blowing a balloon. So the solution is, if you want to have a small tummy, you have to eat small, small. Like for example, at 10, you eat something small. And then after 1 hour later, you also eat something small. In between, if you eat starch, the next meal has to be protein. The other meal has to be carbohydrate. If you're mixing them, it has to be a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. But don't overdo it. Don't. The larger the portion, the bigger you become, because then your body elastics. It keeps on growing bigger and bigger. So my stomach is small naturally because I've been taking only tea for a very long time. It's not because there is no food, but because there's no time. At what time are you going to cook? At what time are you going to wash the dishes? At what time are you going to eat? At what time? At what time? So, because I didn't have specific time to eat, I got used to drinking water and eating food. All right? And that's why when you see me, you see this cup. It's always having two things. It's either having water or coffee, or sometimes I take as hibiscus. I like the taste of hibiscus. It's like salty, like not salty, like yeah, I like that taste. So it's either hibiscus or sometimes I take chia seeds, black chia seeds. Yeah, I soak them overnight and just drink it like water. And sometimes it's just lemon water. And life goes on. We should not dwell only on drinks, but we should also eat some food. You can just decide to eat like 5 eggs a day and don't eat again. You have to eat small, 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 small. You can just decide, as long as your plate is colorful and small portion. I think that's the technique. Small portion and colorful. Mix it with some seeds in between. The snacking can be put walnuts, it can be cashew nuts, it can be peanuts, it can be a cheese, small, small, and that is it. Don't overdoing things are not so good sometimes. If you overdo it, only for 6 months, yeah. I don't do makeup because I've never done makeup before. I try doing makeup, but I think it doesn't look good on me. That's why I don't do makeup. I don't. I'm a very natural person, but sometimes I put on lipstick. But it's because it's something that I'm not used to doing. I don't. I don't do it every time. And most of times when I apply something in my face because I'm going out, I'm not going out of the house. I don't need it. Sometimes it's good to let your skin breathe as well. Uh-huh. Do I read books? Yes, I love reading financial books. I love reading financial books because I need knowledge on money. I need knowledge. I need to find out things that I don't know at this old age. My focus is finding out what is there that I have missed. What is that I don't know? What is that might find me tomorrow and I have no idea about it? What is that? Huh? Trying to learn a few things. Yesterday, I met a lady at the age of 30, and she tells me she has two companies and that she's getting a lot of tenders. And I'm like, what are you saying? And she's like, in life, we don't work. You have to just find a way, the right way to do it, and then you live. And she's bought cars, she's built homes, she's helping people. And I'm like, ah, at 30. And there was this one called Speedy recently. That one also at 21 or 22. People are already in the front and I'm here. Why? Because I did not know how to take life. I did not know what to do. I did not know. But now I'm trying to figure out. I also don't, But we keep learning and we're gonna grow together. We're going to grow together. I would like to learn how to do annotation. Eh, annotation. Completing the surveys and all other things. I love dancing, but I cannot dance here because of copyrights. Copyrights. Do not dance for anyone who's music. I don't know how to do it, but if I find someone who can teach me how I can do it, then I can do it. Yeah? I can do it. Any other thing? Yeah, so I'm about to go. Oh, I had some plan for this afternoon and I had forgotten about it. I have 7 minutes. Please, if you see my live anywhere and you have a question, ask in the comment section. Ask a question that you know when it is answered, other people will learn about it. When it is answered, someone will pick something, one or two from there, and learn what to do about. We all learn every single day. Like I have a question. How do you people survive without a job and without any other income? How do you do it? Don't tell me God will do it, because God, He is in heaven. Asikia maombi yetu. Yes. But before God, what do you do? I know God will do something for me. Yes. I know God will send something for me. But what is that you guys are doing? Because if it's work, God will bless the work of your hands. If it is, how do you do it? How do you survive without a job? That is what I want to learn. All right. That way, um, I'll have free mind, because I will know from this time to this time, I'm gonna just be somewhere else doing videos for my YouTube family. From this time to this time, I'm gonna be here doing this for my YouTube family, and my bills will be paid and everything will be fine. How do you guys do it? That's what I want to know, just so that I can be a full-time online guru. Am I making noise for you? I don't want to do videos that are so classic or so high, or how they edit them, because that's not me. I am gonna create a community. I'm going to grow a community that know me for who I am, that know me that I don't put on makeup, that will love me the way I am, that will know that Sylvia doesn't know good English, and they will still listen to me and just understand one or 3 things that I'm saying. I will be me. I'm not going to do anything fancy in it by learning from one place and putting it inside, because that's not me. I don't want to get there tomorrow and start panicking on what am I going to do next? What am I going to do next? I'm not going to put that in myself. I'm not going to. I cannot be stressed of not having a job and be stressed of being fake. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. How can you be stressed for copyright, for copying people? I don't want that. I want to be me. I want to be authentic. I call authentication. What's the disadvantage in content creation? Disadvantage: the phones, they get full all the time. Before you know it, Google is writing to you, your storage is full. You need to pay. Even if you pay, it will still tell you your storage is full. Your storage, the capacity of storage is full. You're like, what happening? What up? Like this one is already full. This was 128 GB phone, and it's full. It can't do anything. If you take videos with it, before it is half, it's already full. I'm like, now the one that I'm getting from is also almost full. And today I received a message saying you will not be able to receive your email because it's full. That is a disadvantage. And then the phones heat up. They become very hot when it's hot. So when you're taking videos, sometimes it's hot and you are waiting for it to cool down and something unique passes you by. Mm-hmm. And another one is feeling shy and getting scared of talking to the camera because you don't know what to do. Yeah, those are the challenges facing so far, but I'll go through them. I'm not going to be pulled back because of a challenge. So up to here, I'm not going to be online at night today because tomorrow people go to work. And tomorrow morning, I think I will not be on live, but I'll try to have one live tomorrow, Monday, during the day. And then from there, we plan for the week. Tomorrow, I'm having just one. I wanted to go longer though, because it's a Sunday anyway. Where are you guys going? I don't know. And thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I'm so happy to just seeing my silly videos. The silly videos I used to do. It's how life is. Until you learn how to do something, you have to keep doing it. And I'm not giving up now. Yeah, I sometimes open my videos, I look at them and wonder, is that really me? What am I saying? What am I doing? Should I continue? Yes, we are continuing and we are not stopping at all until we get it right. So yeah. By the way, because I'm ready, I'm open to travel a lot. If you have if you have an interesting topic, an interesting place that you know I can visit and get some engagement, then let me know. I am gonna come, even if it is very, very far away. You just let me know, and I promise I am gonna come to see. Aliingia rohoni mwangu akanipa kutulia, kaniambia ewe mwanangu usilie tena. Aliingia rohoni mwangu akanipa kutulia, kaniambia ewe mwanangu usilie tena. Ninajua shida zako hata nitazitatua, bila Yesu mimi ni kitu bure. Kati vita Yesu mwamba wangu, katika njaa, yeye mkate wa uzima. Yesu kimbilio, hajawahi kuniacha. Yesu mwamba wangu, mahali pa kujificha. Jua shida zangu, yeye anazitatua. Bila Yesu mimi ni kitu bure. Before I go, I have a question here, and the question says, what do you do? What upsets you on media? What upsets me is someone saying hi, and then you're like hi, and then they reply hi. That upsets me already, because you have to be intentional before you write to anyone. First, to know what you're gonna talk about. First, know what you're going to say. You first. Eh? Then by the time you send me hi, like my wife right now has got so many highs, and all because I put my line here, my number here. So I get so many highs. I get hi, then what? Hi. And then nothing follows, and I'm like, could this be because people fear saying things? But I don't think fear can help. Fear is fearing. Fear doesn't help anybody. So if I don't like highs, I want hi. Hi Sylvia. Hi. What are you up to today? I'm going outside. Or I am sitting inside. Oh, okay. I wanted to just know how you're doing. At least that's a conversation. Better than hi. And then you keep quiet. Hi. Oh my goodness. By the way, wall portraits are not only for the rich. Anyone can put wall portraits in their homes. You can, by the way, even if your house is very small, you just put it there and it makes the house look so nice. That's why the interior designers use it a lot to put in their homes. And art is a very good thing to have it. It's good. It shows you love nature and life the way it is. Life is just art, like art. Don't mind me. I'm going to rest right now. And see you next time. Wishing you all the best. And bye bye. I hope to talk to you next time. Ciao.